Hey guys, it's OKB, and this week is, wow, it's pretty crazy. We have Final Battle Hashirama, Black Zetsu. Those are two new ninjas that are going to be out. And then Rage Obito is free for, it's going to be the season ninja, I guess. Or whatever they call it, the season something ninja. I don't know what they put in, let's see. They said that the new collecting season ninja in December is Rage Obito. For okay, so I guess that's gonna be free. Then we have new sign-in ninja for Iruka as well. That's gonna be good for free to play, and I guess pay to win too, because Iruka's still good in some of these special modes. So yeah, I like both of them. So yeah, 4 crazy things to do, and you know the events are also. There's also some interesting stuff in the events. Let me go over these real quick. So yeah, this is just power items. I'm looking for ninjas only. Alright, the first place prize has Susanoo Shisui, so they're bringing that back, but I think it's more of a rotation rather than any new thing on Susanoo Shisui. He's actually quite... He could be a counter, like a support maybe, if he survives, to like stop people from mistering, but it's alright. Like, he's still not that powerful compared to most of the other metas, including 6,000 Naruto now. Now, there's 10 Tails Madara, I guess, yeah, just another one, just for memes, I guess. 10 Tails Obito. 6 passive pain, that's not too much different. Second tier is Ashura Indra, Susanoo Shisui, some fragments of it. And then they have Susanoo Itachi, which is, you know, it's weird that it pops up after such a long time, even though it sucks compared to everything else. I'm still 50-50 about whether they're going to have breakthroughs on here. Maybe they're just throwing out there for just because. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think China has breakthroughs yet. I'm not sure. But if they do, maybe we're gonna have breakthroughs here too. Susanoo Itachi has been popping up here and there. In these, I don't know if it's a sign or if it's just random. All right. Third prize doesn't have that much stuff. It's just basic gold stuff. Flyers was last week. This doesn't have too much though. Commemorative clones or coins. Secret scroll plates is good. Christmas Kushina as well. You're gonna get them. That she does cost a lot. There's training potions, and then there's this secret scroll plate. I would probably get the secret scroll plate unless you really don't have training potions, which you should be able to get every day from grocery stores. So that should be fine. Amusement park, not much to say. There's a kimono Shisui and swimsuit Conan. It's alright. Nothing too big. Resourceless Sonatis here. That's kind of nice. It used to be 600 coupons, right? But yeah, Christmas Kushina's here if you also want that 4 stars or something. Total spending rebate is kind of nice though. They have Edo Madara, Rage Obito, Swimsuit Sai. No. I mean, none of them are too great, except for Edo Madara. But not very happy about this one. There's no real thing here to go over, except there's a 10 Tails Obito prize here, or 10 Tails Madara, if you already have 10 Tails Obito fully broken through. And then there's Mission Novelization, which doesn't do anything. Faithful Choice. Okay, interesting stuff on Lucky Snatch. So, Toad's Chance Jiraiya is actually free to play. And, I mean, technically yes, but he's being given as like this giant prize, and there's no other way to get him or buy him. So, I don't know if he's gonna I don't know if he's gonna switch over to free to play or not. In terms of like fragments you can buy. But he might be a little bit expensive. He's quite nice. That resistance. So one of the things that my subscribers pointed out in I think my Christmas Kushina video was that he can actually combo along with someone who does repulse, which is one of the reasons why people use 10 Tails Obito with him. Right? He increases the number of chases you have by 1. So by round 2, he'll have like 2 chases that deal 15 combo, right? But 15 combo, like the 10 combos, those are slower than the actual combos like repulse, high float, low float, and knockdown. And so you guys can do something like activate 15 combo chase, cause repulse to somebody, and then your position 1 chases repulse and causes knockdown, like 10 Tails Obito, for example. And 10 Tails Obito will immobilize that person, but then the combo is still there, and so you do another 15 combo, which causes repulse to another random person. And so you can technically, with this combo, you can technically immobilize 2 random people in 1 combo, which is quite powerful, right? He's also really good. I mean, initiative is what? Initiative aside, because, you know, initiative is a big deal, right? Being faster means you can control the other opponent. In 10 Tails Obito versus 10 Tails Obito, that's actually a pretty big deal. But yeah, he can restore the chakra from Tendo's Obito near Hashirama or Summer Kurenai or any of those people. Let's see, he also revives. That's not that big of a deal though. That's after you execute 3 mysteries, so that's only if you're faster, I guess, because your opponent's probably going to kill you if it's a 1 versus 1 and he revives, and the opponent might heal too by doing that. Let's see, standard attack is fine. It is repulse, 5 combos, actually not bad, reducing resistance to all units. Oh, actually that's pretty good. And then he has a chance of using super armor until the end of the round. His mystery only stops people with who changes mysteries from mystering, but if you're using Tendo's Obito, then it actually doesn't really matter too much. But let's see, you can't destroy the barrier or activate it. Oh well, actually no, Edo Madara can actually remove that barrier easily, or revival Edo Minato. So I guess it doesn't exactly destroy. It doesn't lock the barrier exactly, so it's not that big of a deal. Though he executes Toad's Transfer Chant. Yeah, that's fine. He's a really good support though. Just that if you try to use him with Edo Madara, it's not going to work very well. Alright. But yeah, the fact that he's becoming free to play, he's going to be a meta for free to play for sure. As long as you know how to use him. Yeah. Okay, Lucky Board, not much else to say. Kimono Kurenai is still here. That swimsuit Sai would be good if he was able to hit immunity status, because he stops standard attack from chases, but he doesn't, so he's only good in an arena where you can probably suppress everybody's immunity with Tento's Madara or something like that. Yeah, that's about it. But he does reduce everyone's critical rate, so but refines are nice. I like the new rewards. I would go maximum and beyond to level 13 refines, hopefully. And then you have Kono's Sale, which is now they have like 6 pass Rinnegan in there, whatever. Yeah, it's way too expensive. Alright, so I don't think there's any other events. So there's going to be other events that are going to come out this Monday. And it's the Christmas events, the rebates. So I'm guessing that's where you're going to get your Hashirama final battle and maybe Black Zetsu. Because I don't see them in these events right now. There's also a Christmas advent calendar where you're going to get the Froggy Squad optional pack. Get all 3, be fun. They're not a huge deal though. I don't think there's any other events that's going to come in on Monday. So yeah, I mean Lucky Snatch was a surprise for me though. Just being able to get Toad's Chance Jiraiya. Oh, it's free to play. That's kind of nice. Christmas month rebate. So I'm guessing this is where you're gonna get Black Zetsu and near Hashirama, or Final Battle Hashirama, because that's the new weekly strong ninjas that they talk about. Yeah. So let's go over those 2 abilities. So, let's go over Hashirama first. So I kind of glanced over Hashirama, and I was on the edge on whether he can actually defeat the current metas at the moment. Edo Madara, Tendo's Obito, 6 Fast Naruto. Those 3 is position 1s. Basically his mystery is like Edo Madara, except because it's low float. Alright, so he does splash damage to people 1 unit around, which means 150% damage technically for every person hit. But he hits 12 people, so that's very similar to Edo Madara's breakthroughs. But he is a 3-star ninja, so that's a big difference. The attack is causing high float, but then when his HP changes to above 60%, it changes it into Strong Sword Crusher. Okay, so the abilities here, I'm going to go over the normal abilities, and then we're going to have to go to Kono or Proxy to see what the abilities actually are. It's really annoying how they don't actually tell us in the game, because people don't know what the heck this is, and so when they fight it, they're like, what is this, right? We don't want to have to go to Kono Proxy, like a third-party website, just to figure out what your abilities are. It's annoying, but this is how Oasis does their things. Okay, so yeah, his attack normally is high floats, and then when his HP is plus 60%, it becomes another thing, and then I'll go over that right after I finish everything else. The chase is low knockdown interruption 2 times, and when his HP is plus 60%, it turns into another thing. And then his passive is at the beginning of even rounds, he actually goes to the Chakra Explosive mode, which changes the mystery to Rumbling Dragon Strike, which they don't show here. And then his damage increase. Adamantine Fist, which is the chase, ignores some defense, and Wood Styled Severe 1000 Hands ignores some defense and resistance which doesn't even show here. So it's really annoying how they tell us all these like fancy names, but they don't tell us what those fancy names do. Okay, the bottom passive is just immune to debuffs, and he gains 2% HP when he's hit, plus 5% critical rate, so that's actually not too bad. But if your opponent doesn't hit that many times, well, actually, most position ones do hit a couple times, so I guess that's fair. As long as if your opponent has like healing or shields as their standard attack, then or not a lot of chases, then I guess Hashirama is gonna be kicked out, even if he's increasing critical rate a little bit at a time. So, okay, now let's go over what the heck these wood style severe 1,000 hands thing is supposed to be, and that's actually in Konoha proxy. So let's go over to Konoha proxy, right? Just type it on Google if you don't know the website or don't want to type it out. All right, new final battle. So thankfully we have this website to tell us what these abilities are. So annoying. Okay, the standard attack turns into, let's see, suppressing immunity. The mystery turns into suppressing immunity, hits 12 people, 50% splash, absorbs all chakra. One guy suffers from low and feeble. So the change is to suppress immunity and to absorb chakra and to cause enfeeble, which lowers their attack and ninjutsu by 75% for the round. That's great if you're faster than the other guy. Alright. Taijutsu, standard attack. Alright, so let's see. If his HP is above 60%, it changes it into, or like that special mode, chakra mode. He attacks a random line instead of a single person. Dispels buffs and shields, which, yeah, that's new. And then causes knockdown, which is not new. Causes 30% more damage to someone with super armor. Okay, I mean that's fair, but like it's not that many position ones with super armor, so maybe it'll hit like a support. Edomaru's support if you do that, but Edomaru has to gain super armor with this mystery, so it's not that useful. But yeah, removing buffs and shields is okay. Hitting a line is better, of course. Okay, in his special mode, his low knockdown chase becomes, let's see, 1 to 60 HP is above 60. Chase, low knockdown, 10 combo, and immobilize. So that's the difference. 10 combo and immobilize. It never misses. Okay, that's actually pretty good because that's an interruption for low. Though I don't really. I mean, is there any mystery? Oh no, Tendo's Obito causes low. So I guess he could be a support for Tendo's Obito because Tendo's Obito's mystery causes low, and it's unmissable, right? Tendo's Obito's mystery is unmissable, but I guess it wouldn't matter if you're fighting against another Tendo's Obito. So, okay, low knockdown, 10 combo. The 10 combo is actually nice. Never misses is nice, I guess, for if you're aiming for not your position one, maybe someone with dodge as a support. Maybe you're fighting against 6-pass Naruto and you're not using Tendo's Obito. What else would you be using that causes low? Because 6-pass Naruto has a dodge, right? So, the only other thing I can think of is something like Christmas Minato lowering their dodge chance to 25%. Then I guess you could cause low to somebody with your mystery, but like it's not super duper, but it's all right. And then at the beginning of even rounds, he gains chakra explosive. No, that's the same thing. So yeah, basically on even rounds, round 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He does more damage with his chases, and all of us extra effects. No wait, those extra effects are not part of chakra mode. So, okay, so when he hits 60, man, they're getting more complicated, these ninjas. All right, so the HP, when his HP is about 60%, those activate. But when he has mysterious chakra mode, he gets let's see, an explosive chakra mode. He'll just have chases that deal more damage because they ignore defensive resistance. Okay, that explains so much more. Okay, so yeah, he gets all those special effects if he's above 60% HP, but then he gets more damage if he is in round 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, and then the bottom passive is he under chakra explosive mode, he gains level 2 immunity, which means absolute immunity to status. He'll suffer 30% less ninjutsu damage. That's actually pretty nice. And then whenever he causes a critical hit, all units in the lineup will have attack and ninjutsu increased by 3%. Well, he has to be position 1 if he wants to actually cause a critical hit. So he has to be position 1. It would be kind of pointless if he wasn't. As a support, you don't really have the stacking. So, increasing attack and energies by 3% is stackable. That's a good thing, but 3% isn't a huge amount. So if you can increase the number of chases that he can do, I guess that would be increasing his attack and ninjutsu by a whole bunch more. I wouldn't using him in any infinite illusion modes though. And then when he gains chakra, recover 12% life. Okay, that's his healing part, which can be good, except if your opponent doesn't have chakra. That might happen in round 2, so it's not guaranteed. Though I mean, he could go against 6+ Naruto, I think, but I don't think he can go against the rest of the metas based on just this. And he's too. I mean, he heals a bit, but like it's just. I don't know if he can go against the metas. I don't see this. I would probably hold off on getting him for now, waiting until someone else tries it and see if they can create something out of it, and then you can kind of figure out, okay, maybe I can do this with this meta. He can support Tendo's Obito. He can be a position 1. Maybe he can defeat 6+ Naruto, sometimes, not always. But yeah, this complicated series of abilities is just not enough. Okay. Alright. That's Hashirama. And the other one's Black Zetsu, which, his abilities are actually kind of interesting and is great in Arena. Outside of Arena, maybe not, because this is something called Control, which stops people from actually immobilizing people. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go over Black Zetsu. He's not in the events now, but he will be next week and Monday. So I don't know where he's going to be, but he's going to be somewhere. Deal water and earth damage, immobilize, suppress immunity until the end of the round. So that's his mystery. And it absorbs all chakra. Okay, that's fair. When the guy is Jinchuriki, you'll deal 40% more damage, and you'll also suppress their healing. So this is good against Tento's Obito. Yeah, this is good against Tento's Obito as all. Stop the healing. That's very important. Maybe you can use this with 6 passive pain, or 6 passive Rinnegan, they call it. They changed the name. Yeah, so yeah, deal more damage. The deal more damage part, it doesn't matter if you're support, but suppressing healing is a huge factor against Tento's Obito. And Tento's Obito will be... I think 6 passive Rinnegan can defeat Tento's Obito if you suppress his healing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just suppress healing is big. Ignition stops healing, but you can remove that debuff, and a lot of people are immune to debuffs. But suppress healing, as long as it's not affected by control, it can be a game changer. So you could try to get Zetsu as a whale, but be aware of other tactics. Right, there's a lot of other tactics that can happen. Attack a random unit in the field. His standard attack is just high chance of causing low, and a chance of draining chakra, which is okay, but it's not big. It's not very strong. His chase is the 30 combo, which is a lot of combo. Deals water damage and earth. Immobilize to 2 units, so it's kind of like Edo Hashirama without his breakthroughs. And causes repulse to 1 guy. Okay, so 30 combo to repulse is not a big deal. It's hard to get to 30 combo, and if you do, you cause 1 repulse. Oh, okay, he has extra effects. So when your lineup has 40 chakra, this skill will also cancel buffs and shields. Fair, that's decent. When your lineup has 80 chakra or more, reduces mystery cooldown by 1. Actually, that's the one you want to go for. That's great. Yeah. Because you want to suppress healing over and over again. If you don't, then it's temporary and it's kind of pointless to suppress healing if Tento's Obito can heal more, even after he can't heal in round 1 or 2 or something. So, yeah. I remember. Let's go to Kona Proxy for a second to take a look at how much chakra he costs. Let's see. Where's the chakra amount? Let's put him here to see. 20 chakra. Okay, so 20 chakra. Okay, you can use this in round 1. The cooldown in round 3. So if you're reducing it with his chase, he looks kind of weird like this. If you get 30 combo for whatever reason, You'll reduce it by 1. This combo only activates once. So you can use it if around 1 and 3 maybe at best case scenario. Kind of. Yeah. Be a little bit difficult to get 30 combo straight away though. It's gonna be, it's just hard. Okay, whenever he's defeated, he revives next round for 15% HP, which is a double-edged sword because if you have 6 fast Naruto or if you have 10 kills Obito, maybe they can destroy that 15% HP with just their abilities. So, not so much. Don't like it so much. And then he has a passive when he's alive. Akatsuki units deal 30% more damage to people suffering from immobilize, which is way too specific. So, I wouldn't. I mean, he's okay. Suppressing healing is nice, but he doesn't really have any other outstanding abilities, and so I would probably not pull him in unless you can revive him without his own revives the next round, like maybe Sage Kabuto reviving people or something, because being able to suppress healing is great. That's his major point. But if you're only able to do this 1 round, 3 rounds, or 1-2 rounds, maybe another support will do better. But there's a good chance it won't. All right, guys. That's the new ninjas, and so last thing to mention. Back at let's go to Rage Obito. Rage Obito, for people who don't know him, he's like Takahugo, and when he attacks, he uses some of his HP, but then when he hits below 15% HP, he heals back, and then deals heavier, stronger hits, but he doesn't have scaling. And so that's why he's not that great of a position 1, though he can survive a little bit longer for fun and maybe arena. Iruka is going to be good for you guys too. Alright, I think that's it for this week. I just felt like I needed to talk about this because, new ninjas and free ninjas. A lot of stuff happening this week. Though half of them spenders, half of them free to play. That's actually a perfect balance. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about these ninjas. I'm still figuring it out, but I have an idea that Hashirama might not make it as a strong meta, and or at least as a position 1 meta. And Black Zetsu will pop up in space time sometimes and steal the show for fun. But if your opponent learns about Black Zetsu, you're gonna watch out for the next round. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. See you next time.